Hey everyone, this is Matt, and in today's video I'm bringing you a Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Adventures of series. This time, the Adventures of Subterror Guru. I don't know, mining for diamonds. I'll figure out the title later. But anyway, yeah, I'm playing Subterror. So those of you who saw my previous Adventures of series, I used Eldlich to climb from Platinum to Diamond. Now that I'm in Diamond, I decided, you know what, I'm actually going to play Subterror to get to Diamond 1. And the reason for this is because, well, you see, the way the current format is, it kind of feels a little awkward to play Eldlich. So what do I mean by that? So the best floodgate in the game right now is there can be only one, right? TCBOO. And I know how many times I've told you all that I don't like playing TCBOO and Eldlich, right? Yeah, it's playable, but it just feels so bad because like the problem with TCBOO and Eldlich is like it makes it really, really difficult. Like by locking yourself out of having a more than one zombie, it really, really, really locks you out of being able to close out games swiftly. So a lot of times, as you may have seen in my first video, right, my previous Adventures of videos, some of these games are super long. Why? Because like I was just sitting on TCBOO, unable to get rid of it, and just attacking monsters in defense position because my opponent was trying to draw like Harpy's Feather Dust or some sort of out, right? Like, so it's really hard for Eldlich to close out games. And if you play TCBOO in real life, like it gets even worse because in locals and like tournaments, there are actual time rolls which will make you straight up lose the game if your opponent just stalls out, right? So having that second Eldlich on the field to like attack, or even just having a Huaquero, right? That second body so you can go to link plays just makes like your life so much easier and just lets you close out games so much more quickly, right? Subterror doesn't really suffer from that issue. Subterror can run there can be the one without impacting its main engine whatsoever or slowing it down. And in fact, other floodgates that Eldlich likes to play, like Gozen Match and Rivalry Warlords, actually not very good right now. Why is that? Because, well, like Rivalry does nothing against Flu. Again, Gozen is okay. It might lock them into Waterbirds, but they can sort of still play around it. And if you're going second against Flu, Gozen like straight up does nothing. Against Swordsoul, Rivalry does nothing. Gozen hits it hard. TCBOO obviously destroys Swordsoul. Marincess, all waters. That's what I've been seeing. Salamangreat, all fires, right? Like, there's a lot of Cyberse decks running around. There's also a lot of like Pendulum Magicians rolling around. Guess what Pendulum Magicians are? They're mostly Dark Spellcasters. So Gozen and Rivalry does almost nothing. It might stop them from going into like Electromite, which is a Fire Psychic, I suppose. But like going second against them, it does nothing, right? So there's too many decks running around right now where Gozen and Rivalry do very little to nothing. Like Rivalry is best against Branded Despia, but other than that, like it doesn't do that much. Like there, and plus there's other floodgates that deal with Dan and Brandon Despia better, such as Shadow-Imprisoning Mirror. So anyway, so right now, I honestly feel that Subterror is just like the best control deck to play. Oh, by the way, I also forgot to mention Umi Control. Gozen does nothing against Umi Control. TCBOO does very little, but Rivalry does sort of hit it. I mean, Umi Control isn't even a problem, but like, yeah, Subterror is the best control deck in my opinion for getting through climbing. So compare my last video that I made, right, Adventures of Eldlich. Remember how many turns? Like, just go quickly open that video and peek at how many turns each of these duels were, right? Oh, each of those duels, right? Now look at how many turns each of these duels are, right? The shortest replay I have here is 2 turns. The longest replay I have is 9 turns, and every other turn count is like less than 6 for the most part, right? Like on average, very low turn counts. So for the sake of my own sanity, I didn't want to spend 20 turns playing these like grindy Eldlich games where yeah, I do eventually win, but it's just like it's just such a headache, right? Like I'd rather just close out these games quickly, and we're not in a Witcher Strike meta anymore, so unfortunately, you know, I can't just like put in Witcher Strike and like monkey flip it, win the game instantly, right? So yeah, from having played, I think Subterror is the way to go. By the way, if I sound extra stuffy than usual, I am. I don't think I'm sick like or anything. I tested. I'm fine. Like I think it's just allergies or something, or maybe like we have apartment cleaners coming tomorrow. Like maybe it's been too long since we had cleaners, and it's like dusty / too much animal fur. Anyway, whatever. Point is, if I sound different in the second part, like in the later half of this video, is because I'm recording this video across 2 days, right? So it's possible I'll feel better tomorrow, and then I'll sound a little better. Anyway. I think that's enough ranting about that. And yeah, I will go into the deck profile in another video, of course, because I gotta farm those clicks. Plus, where would I be? Where would my life be if I didn't have all these people in my comment section on every single fucking video asking me, "Where's the deck list? Where's the deck list? Where's the deck list?" Right? When are you gonna post the deck list? When are you gonna post like I can't live without those people. Imagine if I literally included my deck list in this video. Right? Where would those people be? Right? They would not comment on me. I would get fewer clicks. I had fewer videos because of the fewer comments. Like just bad for the algorithm. I'll just make less money, right? Like it's just bad. I don't know. Like I have to make sure that those people still comment and that I put off the deck list for another video, right? Yeah, because please keep asking for it. It's every time you ask for it, it increases the speed at which I'm gonna release it by a few minutes, right? Like some number of minutes, right? So yeah, please keep asking for it. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the first duel here. We have, let's see, we have a Subterror versus Tenyi Swordsoul. Oh baby. Oh, by the way, one thing I wanted to mention. Someone mentioned, why do you call? Oh, you shouldn't call it Subterror. You should call it Guru Control. I'm like, I'll call it whatever I damn please, yo. Like this deck is at least 1/3 of the cards are Subterror cards, right? 1/3 of the Evil Twin deck is Evil Twin cards, and I don't see people being like, oh, you should call it like Handtrap with an Evil Twin package, right? Like no, like it doesn't matter that I'm not using every single Subterror card because a lot of the Subterror cards are straight up just garbage, right? So I'm using the best ones. So this is not Guru Control, although technically it's not incorrect to say it. It's Subterror, right? I'm not gonna call it Guru Control because it's just stupid. All right. Anyway. Duel 1, what was I saying? Alright, Duel 1, we have Subterror against Tenyi Swordsoul. Let's get into it. I feel great, by the way, so, yeah, sucks to have be stuffy, but, it is what it is. Alright, let's see what we have here. Alright, so I do go second. Right? People ask, oh, how do you go second with a deck like Subterror? Witness here, right? Like you have enough floodgates and like back row effects and abilities and things to do that you could, going second is fine. Okay, we have a Moye. Moye's a Chi-Shao. Dude, the most man, I miss Swordsoul. See, I see all these decks, Pendulum and Demion, like Marincess, these decks that just take forever to build their board. And sometimes when I'm just sitting through it, like, alt-tabbing out of these duels, just waiting for my turn to arrive, I do miss me some Swordsoul, I have to admit, right? It's like the simplicity of just, summon like 3 monsters and just have your full board, right? Alright, we have a Chi-Shao and a Baron de Fleur. And some miscellaneous back row. Did he search Blackout? I don't think so. But it doesn't matter. We have Lord of the Heavenly Prison. Alright, we draw. Fiendess. Okay. Extrav. Are you going to Baron negate? No. Not negating a pot is the correct move. You should not negate pots. He is going to draw me. Ooh, baby. So that's going to lock me out of pot of duality. So, okay. That's probably why he negated me. Because he wanted to draw me. Like, if I was a Flu player and I get drolled, my turn is over. So that was the correct move on this guy's part. He was wise enough to not Baron negate a fucking pot card. Anyway, Lord of the Heavenly Prison is going to come in. I'm going to normal summon Fiendess, baby. That's right. Why do I do that? Because I have a Fiendess in hand, right? So I literally have a negate, right? He's going to, for some reason, shotgun Chi-Shao on my Fiendess. Well, I suppose, so Fiendess has an effect where you flip it face down, and then, or flip a monster face down, and then you special summon a Subterror. But I haven't even activated it. So you should at least wait till I activate it and then chain Chi-Shao. So I'm not sure why he's doing this, like, preemptively shotgun this. Okay, like, whatever. I wasn't going to plan on summoning my second Fiendess. I was planning to, like, just have my negate. But I noticed another thing. His Baron de Fleur is in the wrong column, baby. That's right. I am running Relinquish Anima on my extra deck. No, I did not banish it off of Pot of Extravagance. So, yeah, I now have Relinquish Anima pointed right at his fucking Baron. and if this is a Blackout, he can't even activate it because I only have 1 card on my field, right? So, literally, I baited a Chi-Shao negate, and I'm about to bait a Baron negate, and I've spent 1 card. He has to negate. He has no choice, right? Alright, so I'm going to set 2. I have Lord already. Okay. So he normals this thing. Okay. So to the activation on effect, I'm going to chain TCBOO. The reason for that is because I don't want the token to hit the field. If the token hits the field and then I flip TCBOO, then he now has the option of keeping the token. And because he'll have a token, which is a non-effect monster, he'll be able to use Vishuda to bounce a card of mine. So I'm taking away the ability to use Vishuda, and I'm saying, all right, you don't get to use. So I'm spending your Moya effect. You're not getting your token or your Vishuda effect, and you're not gonna make any more worm monsters. So he's on a warrior and a worm. Oh wait, why doesn't Baron de Fleur just pop this TCBOO? He could, but then he has no more plays, so who cares, right? Like it doesn't matter if he pops it right now. I think he actually prefers. So you'll see what happens. So I'm gonna go ahead and final battle here. Final battle is just a trap that I can activate to trigger Lord. So note, I do not. So I have 2 Lords in hand. One of them was revealed from previous turn. One was not. So the Lord that I summoned was the one that was not revealed. Now why did I do that? Because if I summon the Lord that's revealed, Subterror final battle can now be popped by Baron de Fleur, right? And if I activate the Lord that was revealed and I summon Lord and search a spell trap, Baron instantly pops it. So there's no incentive for me to use the Lord that's revealed. I'd rather hold the Lord that's revealed in hand to protect my back row from Baron de Fleur, right? I want final battle to stay on the field because I feel like I'm going to need it. So I have this 3k body that he won't be able to attack over. So I survive a turn. He pops it, which is what I expected. If he doesn't pop, so that's the thing. It's also an ultimatum, right? If Baron de Fleur doesn't pop Lord, Lord is going to swing into Baron, right? So and he won't have a Baron anymore. So there's also that threat. Alright, so I draw punishment. You'll love to see it. So I'm going to go ahead and final battle, get my Hell of Prison out. For some fucked up reason, he's going to IMPERM my Lord of the Heavenly Prison. I have no idea why. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to kill your, like, swing and crash into your Baron. So I don't know why he did that. So, just like I don't know why he did the Chi Shao. So here's the thing. This is a diamond player, guys and gals, right? People like to shit on, oh, Eldlich, control decks, monkey flip, trap cards, monkey flip, no thinking, right? Like, bruh, the amount of brainless duelists I've seen, like, just flipping and activating their card effects for no fucking reason, like, just randomly, just like this, right? Like, this is a diamond player, a diamond level player, right? This person, individual, got to diamond 5, while you, young viewer, probably maybe did not, right? Like, imagine that, right? This person is higher ranked than you, possibly. Alright, I'm going to set punishment. Why do I not duality? Oh, because I summoned Lord of the Heavenly Prison. Right. So locked out of special summonings. So he's going to swing 28. Okay, I'll take 28. Whatever. Alright, now we're talking. I drew the boss monster. Subterror Guru is here. I'm going to go ahead and normal summon him. He's going to, once again, shotgun this fucking Chi Shao. What? He's like, bruh, worst case, I flip you face down, like, and then you can summon a worm. So I don't know why you're doing this. Like, whatever. I guess he just wants to banish cards from his graveyard. What did he banish? He's banished Longan. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and attack. Yeah, so final battle put me at 34. I swung over. And now I'm going to duality. And of course, he's going to ash a pot of duality. Bro, imagine ashing a pot of duality. What a moron. Like, okay. It's like, just press yes on every pop-up that shows up, please. Like, this is so stupid. Like, okay. You're trading 1 for 1. Oh no, not Lightning Storm. The dreaded Call by the Grave. Whatever shall I do? So he finally reveals what his set card was, and we have a Call by the Grave. But I have a card called Final Battle, and if you read this card effect, which he obviously did not, the 4th effect says, this turn, activated effects of Subterror cards cannot be negated. So, okay, he can call by my Fiendess, but it's literally not going to do anything. And he summons Vishuda, and that's all he has, because he can't link because of TCBOO. Yeah, TCBOO is, like, just so good in the current format. So here comes Guru, and he's just going to scoop. It's like, bro, you're, like, I'm surprised he didn't scoop sooner. As soon as his Baron died, he should have scooped, like. But I guess he thought, oh, maybe he can just win using Chi Shao. Alright, duel number 2, we have, Subterror versus Floowandereeze. This Floowandereeze player, hold on, he's running 1 copy of Lightning Storm, which he probably got from that promo pack, right? 1 copy of Cosmic Cyclone, random. 3 Macrocosmos. Yeah, some very head-scratching decisions here. Wait, he doesn't have Pot of Prosperity? What? Bro, you gotta run Pot of Prosperity in Flu. It's a super rare, it's not even ultra rare, so that's interesting. Alright. Alright. Alright, so I open amazingly well. So we are running like our last deck profile, Imperial Ironwall. This card is so amazing. If TCBOO is the best floodgate in the format, in the current format, Imperial Ironwall is the second best floodgate in the format. Speaking of floodgates in the format, wait, is that a D-Shifter on my hand? And yes, it fucking is. So why am I running D-Shifter? Because D-Shifter is hilarious in this format. But also, it's just a good going second card. Like, Subterror can ignore it, and you can like really like wreck your opponent with it, right? So, you know, I was testing it. Like, I always knew D-Shifter was a good card in Subterror. Back in the days when I used to play Subterror, like with Dragoon, right? I would run D-Shifter because it's hilarious. Yeah, I brought it back. I'm like, okay, I'm actually digging it. I think it's really good in the current format. D-Shifter is also like probably your best answer if you're going second against like Pendulum and Demion. D-Shifter is like your best answer because they just banish all their Pendulums rather than sending them to the extra deck, and then they're done, right? Obviously, in this case, it does nothing against Flu, but so yeah, I'm gonna hold D-Shifter. I'm not gonna shotgun it. Never shotgun your cards. And look, oh look, he has D-Fissure. I'm like, okay. So he's set. So I'm guessing he's bricked. So I'm guessing he's a Flu player. Like, who else runs D-Fissure unless it's like a Inspector Border? So set. Yeah, the cool thing about Imperial Ironwall is Imperial Ironwall has priority. So he's gonna attempt to use map, but I have this card that says no. Neither player can banish cards. Wait a minute. Which floodgate has priority? Any monster sent graveyard is banished instead. When this card is activated, while this card is card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. So Imperial Ironwall supersedes both of these floodgates. Why is that? The reason for that is because it's saying neither player can banish, right? Whereas these are saying any monster sent to the graveyard, any card sent to the graveyard is banished, right? Player supersedes card, right? So if something says a player can't do something, it supersedes whatever card's saying, oh, do a thing, right? So, alright, so he just has to set, which is hilarious. So terraforming, get my Hidden City. Hidden City's gonna grab Fiendess. Because of Imperial Ironwall, Fiendess is live, right? Literally ignore his floodgates. Oh no, another Macrocosmos. This dude doesn't understand how the game works. Like, this Macrocosmos won't matter. And even if it did, even if the rule was like, oh, whoever activated the card last gets it. Like, I have a second one, so it doesn't matter. But like, I don't even need that. Alright, so this Ash defends him. Alright, cool. I'll just set Final Battle. Okay. Ooh, a Lightning Storm that he won't be able to activate because his field is full of face-up cards. Oh man, you love to see it. People in Diamond, not even knowing what their own cards do. It's just hilariously sad. Yeah, he summons Eaglin, but like, what are you gonna do like with Eaglin? Nothing, right? So even if he searches, like, okay, you don't have a second little bird. Well, I guess he has an Ash he can tribute for Impen, but I have Punishment, so that's not even going to get that far. And he would have to tribute Eaglin, and Eaglin would leave the field and go to the graveyard, not to the banish pile. So, yeah, he's screwed no matter what. Plus, Guru can, like, I have Fiendess. Fiendess can just negate Eaglin anyway. So, there was no scenario where he was going to win this game. That's the moral of the story. Oh. Alright, duel number 3. We have, Subterror versus Beetrooper. Okay, and he has some back row clear. Not that much. Okay. Alright, pretty solid opening hand. Assuming he doesn't ash my pot, lol. Speaking of ashing my pot, does he? He does not. So I dropped the D-Shifter. Alright, so I set Guru because I don't have either Fiendess or Final Battle. And Lord of Heavenly Prison protects all face-down cards, including Guru from destruction. So, yeah, just going to have like an unbreakable board here. So he's going to Kaiju me, which is sad. So one of the biggest counters to Subterror is Kaiju. Kaiju the Guru is like, well, I guess I'm fucked. But we're not like, but we're we're Subterror. We have other things we can do. So he's a Beetrooper. He can't play through D-Shifter. So end phase, I'm going to go ahead and summon Lord. He's going to max C. Like, okay, whatever. I don't care. And then Lord is going to grab Hidden City. Because I have Imperial Iron Wall, normally cards that are searched by Lord get banished on the next end phase. But because of Imperial Iron Wall, it's going to say no. So I don't have to banish this Hidden City. Okay. Cool. So he kaijus me. And now I'm just going to go ahead and get my Guru back. Flip. Fiendess. Attack. Bam. Okay. He searches the thing. Okay. Pop. Pop. So Shadow-Imprisoning Mirror won't do anything here unless he's a Beetrooper player that runs DPE. So he's going to Beetrooper Sting Lancer to basically summon himself, get a big body on the field, and he has the ability to search the a spell trap card. And I'm just gonna say, nah. I'm gonna say no to that. He can't. The best part about Imperial Iron Wall is he can't even call by the grave on Fiendess, right? Crossout Designator doesn't even work under Imperial Iron Wall. Imperial Iron Wall is so good, right? It's hilarious, right? It's like the duality of banishing, right? It's like D-Shifter says all your cards that go to graveyard are banished, and Imperial Iron Wall says none of your cards in your graveyard can be banished. So it's like if you shut down one of them, most decks like can't play, right? So he's gonna make the Link 2, okay? So he grabs the thing. Resonant Insect needs to banish for its graveyard effect, and he won't be able to because of Imperial Iron Wall. There's a Picofalena. For some reason, I thought that Picofalena was an Earth monster because most of the Beetrooper deck is Earth and Winds, but turns out she's a Dark. So I could have flipped Chainlink 3 Shadow-Imprisoning here, but I forgot that she's a Dark. Yeah. Okay, now she's going to use her other effect. And now I'm going to like, okay, now I'm going to use Shadow-Imprisoning Mirror. Yeah, so I did realize in the same duel. So he's going to try to make the Link 4, but I'm just going to say no to that. Goodbye. Okay, so he searches Contact C, but like, he just scoops. Like, what do you got? Nothing. I'm just going to swing for game. So, yeah, game's over. I'm surprised Beetrooper players, that was probably the only Beetrooper player I've seen. Alright, next we have game 3 or 4. I guess Invoked Code Talker. Okay, Subterror versus Invoked Code Talker. That's a very interesting game. Or deck. Alright, let's see what we got. So we open the double duty again. Imperial Iron Wall with D-Shifter. It's just hilarious to see. So Lord. So I'm not going to shotgun D-Shifter. I'm going to wait till his turn. Right, first I'm going to see what deck he has. If he's a Flu, I hit him with this. But also if I flip Imperial Iron Wall, then I can't Ice Dragon. So obviously Imperial Iron Wall shuts off Ice Dragons, but it's like, it's like trade-offs. You just got to time them properly, and it'll all work out. So first he's going to immediately normal Dotscaper, and as soon as I realize, oh, he's a Code Talker deck, I'm going to D-Shifter. And he's going to link into Lyrilusc, which is random. Okay. This returns. Okay. He's going to swing for 300. Okay. End phase. I'm going to flip this. He's going to negate and banish it, but okay, I'm just going to summon Lord off that, and I have another Imperial Iron Wall in my hand. So I just wanted his Lyrilusc off the field, basically. And I wanted my Lord on the field. So Terraforming, he's going to Ash it. Lol. So attack, that gets banished. Bam. And I'm going to set, flip this, set Imperial Iron Wall. I flipped it because, like, there's a lot of card effects in the game that, like, do stuff to face-up cards, right? If my cards are face down, there's fewer things that can affect it. But also, defense position less likely to be destroyed. But also, Subterror Guru wants to flip itself. Like, I don't have Fiendess, I don't have Final Battle. There's no reason for Guru to stay face-up on the field. So he's going to evenly match. Man, I'm telling you, once you start playing Imperial Iron Wall in your deck, you start feeling like, man, I wish I could play this every day. This card is so good. Like, look at this. He tries to evenly match me, and I fucking hit him with Imperial Iron Wall. And it does nothing, and he scoops. Oh man, so satisfying. The saddest part is I can't run this card in Eldlich because Eldlich needs to banish, right? For the recursion effect. Oh man, that was great. Alright, duel number 5. Subterror versus Lyrilusc Tri-Brigade. Ooh baby. With Adventure. Adventure Lyrilusc Tri-Brigade. People are still playing Adventure. Just give up. Just give it up. Alright, so I believe I want to say I go first. Let me see if I'm right. Yep, I go first. Terraforming. Hidden City. Fiendess. Guru. Final battle. Set. So I have a really good board. Obviously, Imperial Iron Wall is just MVP. I swear, every duel I have this card, I win. Shadow-Imprisoning, yes, I am maining it because just makes Brandon Despia way easier. There's other dark decks too, like Pendulums and Debian Magicians, Pendulum Magicians, right? That use a lot of darks. That works against them too. A lot of darks. Heroes, right? All right, so let's see what he got. Kit, okay. Almirage, okay. So he's gonna do his thing. I'm gonna let him send as many cards. It's like what. I have Imperial Iron Wall. He can send as many cards to the graveyard as he wants, right? What I could have done is I could have, as soon as he normal Kit, I could have used Final Battle and Guru to flip Kit phase down, and then he won't be able to link Almirage. But if he has a Carousel, like whatever. But I just thought it'd be more funny if I just let him search as much as he wants, right? Okay. Karis. So now I'm an Imperial Iron Wall. So check this out. So every single Tri-Brigade monster wants to banish monsters from their graveyard to summon a link monster, but if you can't banish, you can't summon, right? So he literally, I mean, this guy just scoops, but like his only other option is like just make a link 2 with these monsters on the field, but I have punishment, so it's like, what are you really gonna make, right? Yeah, hilarious. I'm telling you, Imperial Iron Wall is the second best Floodgate after TCBOO in the format. Duel 6, we have Subterror versus, oh boy, Numeron with a bunch of back row clear, and yeah, all right, let's get into that one. Yep, Numeron players still a thing apparently. They haven't learned their lesson. All right, very good opening hand. You love to see it. I think he made me go first. I'm pretty sure. Pot. There's a fucking Ash. You love to see it. Terraforming. he's I just love the shotgun on Maxi. Like, what does he think Terraforming is going to do here, right? Be honest, how many decks play Terraforming in the format? For the most part, it's Flu. And Flu doesn't special summon. So why are you Maxing like on Terraforming? I don't get it. Like if I reveal myself, oh, I just search Magical Meltdown. Okay, fine. Hold your Maxi until I play Invocation or something, right? Or I summon Alistair, right? Because what if I have Psyframe Lord Gamma or Psyframe Gear Gamma, and then I just negate your Maxi, right? Wait until I commit a monster at first with a normal summon. Anyway, Hidden City. I get my Fiendess. So I'm going to use Fiendess to set Guru here. So why do I decide to put Fiendess on the field? Because he made me go first, I suspect he's a Numeron player. And against Numeron players, it's good to have bodies on the field in defense position, right? Plus, if he kaijus me, I still have a Subterror on the field, which I can flip face down with Final Battle, and then when he attacks me, I negate Hidden City, right? So that's why, because I assumed he was Numeron, and yeah, he is Numeron. There's the kaiju, right? Like if I held that Fiendess in hand, he was just gonna kaiju my Subterror, and Fiendess would be dead anyway. So whatever. Okay. Okay. So he's going to go ahead and summon his thing. Alright, so I don't understand why Numeron players put a monster here in the extra monster zone. But I'm pretty sure it's going to cost them the game. What do I mean by that? Well, because I'm going to Final Battle and flip this guy face down, right? Because I'm doing this, I'm locking him out of link summoning, right? So he needs an extra monster zone to link summon, and you cannot link monsters that are face down. So that means he can't make Appaloosa, he can't make Avermax, he can't make Megaclops. So I don't know why he put it in the extra monster zone, but yeah, you can't. He can't link summon anymore, and he can't OTK either. Why? Because the first attack he makes is going to get negated by Hidden City. His monster will still be at 1,000 attack, right? The second attack will go through, right? I mean, you'll see. So he's going to Desires, which I don't think does anything. So negate the attack, so he doesn't double his things, right? So because he flipped Guru, I search Fiendess, right? And now he's going to double the attack, and I'm going to say no. No attack doubling. And then he's going to, like, I don't understand why he attacked here. Okay, and then he made this thing. He banished all the cards. Okay, so that's kind of annoying, but again, it doesn't matter, right? I stopped him from attacking. So Archer is going to deal 3,000 attack. Bam. So this monster's coming back. Because it comes back, he can't use Numeron Network again. He kaijus me. Why, dude? Why are you giving me a strong monster? Like, I don't understand this. Whatever. He's gonna. He calls by on Fiendess. Okay, cool. Like, well, I don't understand what the goal is here. Okay. So end phase, I'm just gonna summon Lord. The Lord's gonna grab Ice Dragons. I put Ice Dragons because I have enough to OTK him here. Or to kill him, because battle 3k and then 27. So yeah, game's over. Yeah, I didn't even bother to like go into Subterror. Just like Ice Dragons. Just give me a body, anybody, and I'll just win the game. So yeah, yeah. So it turns out Numeron players still bad and dumb and not a good deck. So all right, duel number 7. Oh, look, Marincess outside the Link Festival. All right, so we have Subterror versus Marincess. Man, this deck is just so stupid. It's so lame. Like, unless you, it's like most end boards are very mediocre. I feel like, on average, the end board of Swordsoul is just better than the end board of Marincess. On average. So I open D Shifter. You love to see it. So Lord. So. Notice my graveyard is empty. I have no rush to using my D-Shifter here. He's going to imperm my Guru. I was like, okay, cool. And then I'm just going to set Solemn Strike. And now he's going to normal thing, special thing. And this thing is going to mill a card. Now that he's going to use his graveyard, right, because he's going to mill a card and then link, now I use D-Shifter. And now he has to banish this card. So he banishes Blue Tang, and he doesn't link. He ends his turn, right? Like, good job, idiot. Imperm did nothing to me, right? I flip, and then I flip again. There's the Ash. There it is. Oh, man, this is just so funny. All right, cool. So, kill you, and then kill you, right? So I could have used Archer to shuffle her back into the deck, but I'd rather her be in the banish pile. Because that way, he or she is less likely to have plays on their turn, right? And so I now have Lord prepared on my back row. I have a Solemn Strike, so if he does make a monster and link it, I can immediately Solemn Strike, and I have Fiendess to negate whatever. Like, this game is over, right? It's completely over. Ash and Imperm were not enough to stop me. He's just gonna scoop. Yeah, just like, dude, the amount of people who just have Ash and Imperm in their deck is insane right now. Like, everyone's running Ash and Imperm, which I don't blame them. It's like, yeah, you're a combo deck. You should probably have those cards in your deck, probably. All right. Oh, another Tri-Brigade, Lyrilusc. This time with is that a branded package, or I guess he's running Mercury with Albion. That's kind of weird. Whatever. So duel number 7. 7? 8. Duel number 8. Subterror versus Lyrilusc Tri-Brigade. Yeah, this is gonna end very similar to the last time you saw it, where all right, Hidden City. He's gonna Ash. Great. Guru, flip, Fiendess, Imperm. Oh no. Okay. Cool. So he had double. Dude, look at this guy's cracked opening hand. Double hand trap, Ash IMPERM into full combo. But it's gonna turn out it ain't gonna matter, as you'll see very shortly. Here comes the bird, and then Karis hits the field, and I immediately Imperial Iron Wall. No banishing. That means his Tri-Brigade engine is done. So he's gonna normal this guy, which is a level 1, and he's gonna try to go into a rank 1. Let me guess. What was that? Stardust Trailer, the blue one, right? The one that searches, the Lyrilusc bird that searches, right? But I'm gonna say no to that, and I'm just gonna kill his monster. And I'm gonna just go ahead. Yeah, I was gonna kill his Lyrilusc, but yeah, game's over. Double hand trap, full combo, didn't matter. Did not matter. All right, let's see. Duel number 9. You have Subterror versus Pendulum Magicians. Is there an Endymion in this one? No, there's not. So Pendulum Magicians into extra deck shenanigans. Cool. Oh wait! I just noticed he's running the new card Beyond the Pendulum, which is supposed to be a replacement for Electromite. Like, all right, whatever. All right, so let's play this. If I recall correctly, I just completely. This is a total shellacking. Like, I'm gonna completely destroy this guy, this dude, or girl. Do that. Whatever. Alright. It's not even going to be close. Hidden City. Fiendess. Guru. Final battle. Hot. Oh yeah, give me that Lord of the Heavenly Prison, baby. Let's go. You love to see it. Set 3 pass. Cool. Start Pendulum Graph. This guy. That thing. This dude. Pop, search. Search. Special summon. Alright, now that he's summoned bodies onto the field, the next most logical step is Electromite, but I'm going to say no. And I'm going to say TCBOO, I see you. And then he has to stay on one, he's basically stuck on one monster. Pop, okay. Search a thing. So he searches Time Pendulum Graph, which is a really annoying card to deal with, but as you'll soon see, it won't matter. So battle phase. So because he has purple poison on the field, if this monster here attacks me, purple poison will pop itself, right? And then once it pops itself, it'll pop one of my cards. So, but that only happens if he attacks. So start a battle phase. I'm just gonna flip you face down and say no. So he will not get to attack and trigger purple poison. So he sets a card. This card is 1,000,000% Time Pendulum Graph. End phase. Imperial Iron Wall. Grab my Lord of the Heavenly Prison. Search Solemn Judgment. Oh, that's a nice Time Pendulum Graph you have there. It'd be a shame if you were not able to activate it. It's literally their Pendulum Magician's best card in the deck is Time Pendulum Graph. Like straight up, it's such a good card, right? You get rid of that, they're done. They're donezo, right? And because of Imperial Iron Wall, Solemn Judgment will not get banished off Lord of the Heavenly Prison's effect. It will stay on my field forever, baby. Let's go. All right. All right, let's draw. I'm just gonna grab Hidden City. Flip. Search. Archer. Archer summons. Shuffle that back into the deck because, yeah, the worst place for that, the place that Pendulum players hate it when their monsters are in the deck. They prefer you attack them, destroy them, and then go to extra deck. But nah, shuffle them back to the deck, motherfucker. I mean, obviously, you know, it would be better to banish them, but whatever. 34. Bam. And then, yep. Oh, look, Solemn Judgment's still on the field. Oh, you want to use Time Pendulum Graph? Well, I'm going to say no to that. So I'm going to negate with Fiendess, because I'd rather save Judgment for something else. Judgment can negate a Pendulum summon. Fiendess cannot. So I'm just going to go ahead and Fiendess this. Goodbye. Okay. He's like, dude, what are you doing? They're like, you're under TCBOO. Like, you know I have a Solemn Judgment. If you Pendulum summon, like, all your monsters get killed. Like, there's no recourse. There's no scenario where you win this game. Alright, game number 10. I remember this being... Wait, oh yeah, the hero player. Yep, I remember. So yeah, I remember this is 9 turns. Yeah, I remember this being a close one. Possibly I misplayed a few times, which is why I was so close, but I do end up pulling out a victory in the end. So yeah, duel number 10, Subterror versus Hero. It's probably like the first Hero player I've seen in a while. They're very uncommon, even though it's a very fun deck. You almost never see it. I mean, I guess it dies to like Handtraps, right? Everyone's running IMPERM. So, Terraforming, D-Shifter, Hidden City, Guru, Flip. I get Final Battle because Fiendess is not going to do anything under Shifter, right? Set 3 pass. Sets 2 and sets a defense position. So I'm going to flip this face down so that I can flip it on my turn, right? Flip. He's going to flip Rivalry. So Rivalry is the best Floodgate against Subterror. And if you're a hero deck, it makes sense to run Rivalry. Although Rivalry in this format only really good against Brandon Despia. This does literally nothing to like every other deck. So whatever. So unfortunately, if I wasn't under Rivalry, this guy would be fucked. Why? Let's say he didn't have Rivalry. I grab Fiendess, I summon Archer, Archer bounces his monster back, and then he's just locked forever, right? There's not like, I have Ice Dragons on him, I have Iron Wall on him, I have Final Battle, and I have Lord to protect my back row. But because he Rivalries, I can't do that. So I get my Fiendess, I'm just going to attack this. He's going to search Ferris, okay. Use Lord. Hero lives, okay. It does indeed live. Malicious, okay. Send Malicious, yep. Ferris, increase, increase. Summon, increase. Vion, Vion, Shadow Mist, bam. All as I predicted. Now that his chain of summon effects is over, the next logical step is either summon. Well, you'll see. So he's gonna send Shadow Mist, and Shadow Mist is gonna search him Denier. So the way this works is Malicious revives itself. Vion searches Poly. Poly fuses Malicious on field with Denier in hand to make DPE, right? So hero players make DPE using Poly, right? But if I flip, so now that I know that that's his next step that he's gonna take, I flip Imperial Iron Wall on him. And basically that's gonna say you can't use Vion effect to banish a card to search Poly. You can't use a Malicious effect to revive itself. So you cannot use DP unless he has another Destiny hero in his hand, right? So the only way he can make DP now is if he hard drew Poly and hard drew 2 Destiny heroes. So he's going to make Cross Crusader. Cross Crusader will attempt to bring back a Malicious, but I'm going to say no to that. The reason for this is because if I allow him to bring back Malicious, not only will he have the possibility of making DP by playing Poly that he hard drew, but also let's say he doesn't want to play DP or he can't make DP. So Cross Crusader has a second ability that requires you to tribute a Destiny hero that you control, right? So he won't have that option. So by negating here, I'm preventing a DP and I'm preventing a search, right? And obviously just another body extender. So you know, maybe that wasn't the best spot to do it. Oh look, he hard drew Poly, and oh look, not only did he hard drew Poly, he hard drew Plasma. So he did have my worst fears have been realized. So not only am I under Rivalry, which is the hardest Floodgate for Subterror to deal with, but he also hard drew Poly and hard drew the second Destiny hero. So now he has DP. So here's what happens. If he uses DP to pop Imperial Iron Wall, he'll be able to banish, but then so will I. And I'm going to Ice Dragons him and take out DP, right? And one hero of his, probably Cross Crusader. Or if he pops DP. I banish DP and Cross Crusader. If he doesn't pop DP, if he pops like Cross Crusader or whatever, or maybe Shadows, then I'll take Denier away from him, right? No point in taking Malicious because Denier can just bring Malicious back. So just take out Denier. So that's what I would do if he pops Imperial Iron Wall right now. Instead, he's going to use DP to pop the field spell, which is really, really bizarre to me. I don't know why he would do that. When clearly, like, this card right here is single-handedly, like, killing half his extenders, right? Okay. So he uses Stratos to search rather than to pop my back row, because, again, if he takes this out, Ice Dragons kills him. Okay? Liquid Soldier. So he's going to go to end phase. He's not going to bother attacking, because he knows I have Final Battle. So I'm just going to flip this, get my search off Fiendess, right? So now his DP will not be able to pop anything, because I have Fiendess in hand. Top deck Shadow-Imprisoning Mirror. Oh, you love to see it. This is the god tier top deck. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to flip DPE, because I want to force its ability out. He's going to use DP to try to pop cards, but I'm going to say no to that, because of Fiendess. And I'm going to flip this. Grab Fiendess. Lord of Heavenly Prison. I'm going to attack. I'm attacking Cross Crusader, because I don't want him to have the ability to search cards, right? I mean, I know it's a dark, and I have Shadow-Imprisoning Mirror, but it's a link too. Like, I don't want him to make a weird, maybe he has an access code or something. I just want to get rid of it, right? Like, there's no point in killing DP. He's just going to revive itself. So, increase comes out. Yep. Set. Shadow-Imprisoning. Increase summon. Increase. Grabs Vion. Vion mills. Ferris. I don't know why he wanted to mill Ferris so bad. Like, that was kind of random. He could have done that on his own turn. Whatever. Alright, so he's going to try to use DP to pop. So, very important that you wait until he uses DP before you flip this. Because if you flip this before, he changes DP and pops it, right? So I'm going to go ahead and flip this, and DP gets negated. That means DP's graveyard effect is also negated, so he won't be able to revive itself. Alright, Wonder Driver. Poly. Stratos. He's going to use Poly, and I'm going to say no to that. I don't want to deal with another Fusion Monster, especially as the Fusion Monster is going to be a non-dark, right? Because of the attributes he has on the field. Like, if I was him, I would make a non-dark. So, DP went to attack position. So, I'm going to Fiendess, chain Final Battle, and then chain Guru to flip DP. Base, I want DP face down. I don't want to deal with DP next turn. Or, like, because DP has that other continuous effect, which makes my attack 0, right? So, he makes Dread Decimator. Okay. Okay. Final Battle. Yep. I'm going to Ice Dragons. Ferris. He's going to kill it. Sure. Yeah, wasn't using Ice Dragons for anything, and I can't banish because of Iron Wall, so whatever. It's not so bad. Alright, so I'm going to summon Nemesis Archer. So the thing is, he's at 2200 life. At this point, I'm just going to try to go for, like, just kill him, right? Bam. So, Increase is going to get negated because of Shadow-Imprisoning. I'm going to set a card. So I have 2 Final Battles, and I have Lord in hand, right? So he's going to flip DP, okay. So first, I'm going to flip this guy face down so I don't take damage. And then that, because this monster's face down, Rivalry, right, means I can summon Lord of Heaven. He's a rock. So the reason I haven't summoned him before is because I was under Rivalry, folks. This whole duel I've been under Rivalry, which is a Floodgate that's really bad for me, right? And I'm still, like, technically have the upper hand. So here comes Lord. Now I'm gonna search TCBOO from the deck. That's right. His deck is all warriors, and yeah, I'm just gonna say yeah, 1 warrior for you. And because of Iron Wall, it will not be banished. Okay, so he's gonna kill Lord. This is gonna kill Archer, and then Archer is gonna search Guru face down. And now check this out. This Stratos is gonna attack Guru, not knowing I have a second Final Battle, which will make it 3400. And he'll lose 500 life points. And he's down to 500 life points, folks. Oof. So I'm going to go ahead and just attack. Gain damage. And then just kill him. So did he fuck up by attacking my Guru? Probably. Did I fuck up by not dealing with Rivalry sooner? Maybe. Or by using my, like, again, I used my Fiendess Negate to stop Cross Crusader when I should have been holding it for Poly the entire time. But I didn't think he hard drew it, right? Like, I had no way of knowing that he hard drew Poly. But I don't know, maybe I should have just done it. Anyway. Was I worried about a Plasma? Let me think. Maybe I was worried about him, like, searching Plasma and making Plasma. There's also that possibility, right? If he has Cross Crusader, brings Malicious back, tributes it, searches Plasma. He still has a normal summon. He puts his 3rd body and then summons Plasma. And then Plasma's a lot harder to deal with. So, I don't know. Maybe that was the I was also worried about that. So there's also that to consider. So game number 11. This is Subterror versus Marincess. A hilarious thing happens in this game. So when I was queuing up for this game, I basically saw that. So I was one way away from getting to Diamond 2 here, right? So this is the game that promotes me from Diamond 3 to Diamond 2, right? I'm one win away. In the screen, I see, you can see in the top left. If you win this, you'll get a rank. And then I saw from my opponent, if you lose this, you'll lose a rank. So this guy is in danger of demoting, and he lost a coin flip, right? So he's going second. That's like the worst position to be in. Imagine being in danger of demoting, but like being in danger of demoting a rank means you must have lost several games in a row, right? But not only that, but like being in a multi-game lose streak, being told, hey, you lose this, you're D-ranked, right? And losing the coin toss, I could already tell this dude is tilted out of his, or this person, could be a dudette, right? Is tilted out of their goddamn minds, right? And for those of you who are, so I literally went into this duel thinking that, and everything that happened in this duel reinforced that, yes, this fucker is tilted out of his fucking mind. Check this out. So I'm gonna go ahead and pot of duality, and he is going to Ash. Bro, why would you Ash pot of duality? Like, stop ashing pots. If you're a combo player out there, if you're watching this video and you run Ash in your freaking deck, do not Ash pots. The only acceptable time to Ash a pot is if that's like their only play. Like they're at, you're in top deck territory, they top deck a pot, they play it, you Ash it. There you Ash. You don't Ash when they have fucking full hand, right? Because again, pots are the best bait cards, right? If you're ashing pot, you're not ashing their real play, the play they actually care about. Basically, like, you're banking on you ashing this pot and they having no follow-up plays, right? Because like if you knew that your opponent had a pot and their full combo, why would you ever ash their pot, right? Anyway. And if they are bricked, or if pot is how they're going to get to their full combo, that means that they don't have their full combo, so they'll get the one card they need to start their full combo. You ash that card, dummy. Like, I'll never understand. Yu-Gi-Oh players are not smart people. That's all I have to say. All right, so I'm gonna normal Guru set 2. I have a Fiendess in hand, right? All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and and he's gonna normal summon Marincess Spring Girl. So this dude or dudette is a Marincess player, a normal Spring Girl. So the thing about Spring Girl is, and Marincess, is they don't have very many extenders, right? So with Spring Girl, he links into the thing, right? He mills a thing, and then, right? So he has extenders that require him to either have a Marincess in the graveyard or a Marincess on the field, right? That's the only way they can special summon. After they use their normal summon, the only way they can special summon is they have a Marincess on the field or a Marincess in the grave, right? Guess what? I'm going to immediately final battle, and I'm going to immediately flip this Marincess face down. So he's used his normal summon. You cannot link monsters that are face down, right? And because he has neither a Marincess in the graveyard nor one on the field, if he has any extenders in his hand, he literally can't use it. Let's say he has a Marincess dive in his hand. He can't use it to special summon. He doesn't have a Marincess in the graveyard, right? So his turn is Ogre. It's completely Ogre. And that's it. He has to pass. Hilarious. Alright, so check this out. So I'm going to go ahead and flip. I'm going to go ahead and search. And, of course, he has he has Ash. Oh, you'll love to see it. Zoom open double Ash. Alright. So the thing about Ash is, I'm going to use Final Battle. Read this card effect. Fourth effect. This turn, activate effect, Subterror cards cannot be negated. So I'm going to say no to that, Ash, and I'm going to get my Nemesis Archer. Our normal Nemesis Archer, I'm going to shuffle this Spring Girl back into the deck, swing for 16, and then I have TCBOO. TCBOO, a card that single-handedly kills Marincess. This player is 100% finished. Like, check this out. I set TCBOO. I have Fiendess in hand. I have double Subterror monsters on the field, which means I can use Subterror Guru's effect as a quick effect without Final Battle, right? And I have Imperial Iron Wall, just in case, I don't know, he goes evenly matched, or maybe he has a, I don't know, he does go into Marines, somehow makes his Marincess plays, and he needs to banish, or whatever. It's over. He just scoops. But yeah, this dude is tilted. Like, he ashes Pot of Duality, which is, you should never ash Pot of Duality, right? Just don't do it. Pot of Duality locks him out of special summoning. It gets him one card. Why would you ash it? Why? I'll never understand. Anyway. Yeah, so that was game number 11. This game got me into Diamond 2. And now we'll get into the games that got me into Diamond 1. Alright, onward to the next set of duels that I'm going to show you. So, the duels, the replays in this duels constitute my climb from Diamond 2 to Diamond 1. So, surprisingly, Diamond 2 to Diamond 1 was the most annoying climb for some reason. Although, I guess not for some reason. I think what happened was there was a set that released like yesterday or today. I don't know. We just got a new set with a bunch of support, specifically Pendulum support, and all of a sudden, like, the Diamond 2 to Diamond 1 games like exploded with Pendulum decks, and I guess I wasn't entirely well prepped to deal with Pendulums. So, yeah, I have another 11 duels here for y'all, but yeah, I guess like over the course of these duels, I did have to like fiddle with my deck profile, make it a little better, especially against Pendulums. Specifically, like going second against Pendulums is like super annoying. There's a lot more Pendulum decks now, and their new support beyond the Pendulum is like pretty good. So, yeah, that's what happened. But whatever, you get to see more duels. So, yeah, why are we complaining? Anyway, all right. So duel number 12, we have here. Let's see, a Subterror versus Pendulums. Speaking of the devil. This is Pendulum Magicians, no Endymion, so simple Pendulums. So let's see what happens in this one. Yeah, one of the things I end up cutting is Solemn Judgment, by the way. The reason being because I feel like I don't need it. I feel like Heavenly Prison plus Guru with Fiendess is already enough back row protection. But feel free to keep Judgment if you want. Okay, so get a bunch of things here. Okay, pop, pop, pop. A lot of popping. One crazy thing I noticed about Pendulums that I didn't know for a long time is a lot of their card effects are not hard once per turn. Like, they're per card, right? I think they're either not once per turn at all, or they're once per turn per card, which is insane to me, right? It's like Pendulum. I mean, Pendulum, you know, not really good in the current format. Hasn't been the top deck in a while, but like, I don't know. I feel like it's like the concept of these Pendulum decks just like scream unhealthy gameplay. Anyway, so now that he has 3 spellcasters on the field, now I'm gonna flip TCBOO on him, right, or her. So why do I do this? So he's using Perform Pile Sorcerer to pop these 2 cards, right? If I flip TCBOO, before that pop occurs, he must clear 2 of his spellcasters. Now, if he clears the spellcaster here, then that means that he will not, like the effect of the pops, you know, so this card will not be considered popped, right? So he will not get a search out of it. But if he doesn't, then basically, like, he's gonna be left with 0 cards on the field, which is no bueno. And you know, this Pendulum Scale is also gonna get popped, so it's just like really bad for him. So he does end up getting rid of that, and then because he doesn't pop his whatever double iris, he doesn't get a search, right? Okay. So he pops himself. Purple Poison is going to pop TCBOO. At this point, it doesn't matter because I have a second TCBOO in hand, but he doesn't know that, right? Or they don't know that. So on battle phase, I'm going to go ahead and take out this Skull Crobat Joker, and then Ensis will pop a Star Pendulum Graph. So he because he didn't properly pop his double iris, he does not get to search his time Pendulum Graph. So either he hard drew it and I got unlucky, or yeah, he just doesn't have it. So I top deck Hidden City. You love to see it. Sup, Guru. Guru flip, get final battle. Swing for 16, set 2, pass. So again, I have a second TCBOO. Not much he's going to be able to do about that. So he's gonna pop Purple Poison, and then Purple Poison's gonna attempt to pop Hidden City. I don't know why he popped Hidden City. Hidden City is not the best card I have. Like, even popping Guru would have been better than popping Hidden City. Like, what? Yeah, I'll never understand why people choose to pop Hidden City. So he's gonna go ahead and pen summon, but I'm gonna Solemn Judgment here. The reason because I just want to get his monsters like to the graveyard, right? I feel like I don't need to show my hand of TCBOO yet. I just want him to have 0 monsters, essentially. Especially because Purple Poison has an ability where if a Dark Spellcaster declares an attack, he gets to pop one of my cards, right? He pops himself and then pops one of my cards. So I'm just going to say no Spellcasters for you. And if he does still have a Spellcaster, I can use Guru to flip it face down, right? So draw. Lord of Heavenly Prison. You love to see it. Flip. He's going to Ash me, and I'm going to say Final Battle. Because, again, Final Battle, 4th effect. This turn, active effect Subterror cannot be negated. LOL. Nice Ash, bro. If only you knew how to read cards. Diamond 2, everybody. Swing, swing. So I have Archer. Yeah, this is full board. Like, there's no way he can win here unless he Kaijus me or, like, Lava Golems. Yeah, because Guru's effect is a quick effect because of Archer. And then Archer's just going to bounce. Like, now that I have Archer, Archer bounces cards back into his deck. So he wants his pen cards in his extra deck. He's not going to get that, right? So now that he's going to pen summon, I'm going to go ahead and TCBOO. And then he's just going to scoop. It's over. Like, if he goes in the battle phase, I flip him face down. And then Archer bounces his monster back into the deck. On my turn, yeah, the game is 100% Ogre. Alright, duel number 13. We have Subterror versus Branded Despia. Okay, cool. Let's get started. Let's see what you got. Alright, really good opening hand. I believe I go second. No, I go first. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to Extrav into D-Shifter. Hidden City. Guru. Set Guru. Flip Guru. Search Fiendess. Oh, I guess. Oh, no, Final Battle. I search Final Battle, not Fiendess, because under D-Shifter, Fiendess is useless, right? Because Fiendess must send a graveyard for costs. So, because she can't, I go for the Final Battle. If I wasn't under D-Shifter, I'll go for Fiendess. So, Lord, protect my back row, and then set 3 pass. So he basically has to do Branded Despia under D-Shifter, which like kills the deck a lot. I mean, doesn't kill the deck as hard as other decks, but like it becomes significantly weaker, as you'll see in a bit. Okay, Eluber. Okay, Branded Fusion. So he ends up making Guardian Chimera. Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and flip Guru face down. So what I'm going to do is, so before his Chimera pops cards, I'm going to flip Guru face down, and I'm going to flip Guardian Chimera face down. What does this accomplish? 1, Guardian Chimera will not be able to attack me. 2, Guru will be set face down. And so that way, if Guardian Chimera decides to pop Guru, Lord of the Heavenly Prison will protect it, because Lord of the Heavenly Prison protects all set cards, not just back row, right? So check this out. So he ends up popping, he attempts to pop Guru, but it doesn't work because Lord of the Heavenly Prison protects it. So now he's going to Branded Fusion, okay. So Lubellion, okay. Into Mirror Jade, okay. So he can't, because of D-Shifter, he can't use Mirror Jade's effect, right? So he's going to swing, I'm going to flip. He's going to Ash, which is hilarious. Okay, cool. Because, wait. Oh yeah. So the reason Ash resolves is because earlier, when I was flipping his Guardian Chimera face down, I had to choose an effect off Final Battle, and I chose the effect this turn, Subterror cards cannot be negated. So he must not have noticed that. So yeah, that Ash was literally thrown away, right? So that negates, kills Guru, but it's okay because I have Hidden City, get another Guru, and I have a Fiendess, right? But check this out. So on end phase, I'm going to flip Imperial Iron Wall, right? So Mirror Jade's effect does what? It banishes, right? So Mirror Jade under D-Shifter can't use his effect because he requires sending a card to the graveyard, and he's locked out of the graveyard, so he can't banish. And under Imperial Iron Wall, Mirror Jade cannot banish because no one can banish, right? So D-Shifter and Imperial Iron Wall completely shut down Mirror Jade. And then the cherry on top is, again, this is my end phase. Because I have Imperial Iron Wall, I'm going to use Lord of Heavenly Prison to summon itself and search Shadow-Imprisoning Mirror Baby. So, man, this is why I love Imperial Iron Wall. So typically, if I was playing like Eldlich, it's not good for Lord of Heavenly Prison to search Floodgates because whatever he searches gets banished at the end phase, right? But because I have Imperial Iron Wall, ain't no banishing, fool. So I can literally search a Floodgate that will stay on the field forever, right? Like, how insane is that, right? And now it's like, GG, his entire archetype, his entire deck is just dead, right? He can't use Dark Monster effects. How does he win? He literally can't. So this is hilarious. Alright, because he blew his Ash. Yeah, I'm just going to shotgun this because there's no point. So Fiendess, Guru, Fiendess, flip Lord, special Guru. So I'm going to go ahead and flip Mirror Jade. So search another Fiendess. Battle. So Lord can run over Mirror Jade because it's 2,500 defense. Bam. Mirror Jade attempts to activate in the graveyard, but I have Shadow-Imprisoning Mirror, so it's negated. And then Guru will swing over Guardian Chimera because that's 34. And then that's it. Like, what can he do? Nothing. This game is 1,000,000% over. Oh no, Harpy's Feather Duster. Whatever shall I do? Negates. I had Judgment too. Like, here's the thing. Like, that's what I'm stating in my previous duel. I don't even need Judgment in my deck because Fiendess and or Lord of the Heavenly Prison is always there for me, right? And he's gonna scoop. Yeah. What can he do? Nothing. He literally can't do anything. Yeah, it's funny. All right. Duel number 14. Erect Man. Okay, so this person, another branded Despia. Cool. So Subterror versus branded Despia. Yeah, there's a lot of Pendulums in Diamond now. Now I'm seeing. I see very little Flu, almost no Flu. Once in a blue moon, there's a Marincess. Once in a blue moon, there's a Umi Control. Once in a blue moon, there's like a shit branded Eldlich or Zombie World Eldlich. So, might say, oh, this dude brick? Maybe. Let's see if he bricked. So duality, he's an Ash. I'm just gonna shifter. Okay, cool. Cool story, bruh. And then attack. Goodbye, Snow. So the nice thing about this is Snow gets banished, so I don't have to deal with Snow ever again. Although I don't even mind Snow because Snow flips my monsters face down, and I want to be flipped face down. So, all right, let's see what he does. So battle phase, evenly match. Oh no. So I'm definitely keeping TCBOO because I don't know what deck he's playing, right? Branded opening. Okay, he's under D-Shifter. Okay. So turns out TCBOO doesn't do much against Branded Despia, so I should have kept another card. That's okay. I mean, sometimes you just don't know what deck they are, right? I guess if I saw Snow, I should just assume it's Branded Despia. End phase. TCBOO. Summon Lord. Lord will grab Imperial Iron Wall. So now he's locked out of banishing. So Mirror Jade will never be an issue ever again. Yeah, with Lord and Subterror, you almost always search Imperial Iron Wall. It's such a good card. It's so good. Oh look, top deck Shadow-Imprisoning. You love to see it. Goodbye. This dude. Set. So that was a mistake. I forgot to flip Imperial Iron Wall. Ignore this duel. So anyway, he's crashing into Lord because because of TCBOO he can't summon a second Eluber. So he suicides his first Eluber, and then when he tries to summon Eluber, I'm gonna Shadow-Imprisoning. So goodbye. Luckily he didn't have another evenly match because I forgot to flip my Imperial Iron Wall. Never forget to flip your Imperial Iron Wall, kids. That's what happens. Luckily it did not cost me the game, but it could have. Okay, cool. So he's just gonna. All right. So here comes my Fiendess, and now that I have Fiendess, I basically have infinite recursion, right? Because Fiendess flips itself to revive. Ooh, double Fiendess. You love to see it. So flip Lord. Yep. I was gonna get Guru back, right? And just run over this Lubellion. Yeah, this game was over. And I had Fiendess in hand. So. All right. Tool number 12, 13, 14, 15. What is this? Oh, Subterror versus Tenyi Swordsoul. Whoa, this dude is running a 1 copy of D-Shifter. I guess it makes sense because Swordsoul doesn't really care about D-Shifter, so it's respectable. I can dig it, right? It's like, oh, you're going, you sometimes just want a D-Shifter. I totally understand. D-Shifter is such a good card, so incredibly good. Alright, so Hidden City, go first. Guru set, flip Guru, grab Fiendess, Duality. Let's see what we get. Oh, Shadow-Imprisoning, Lord, and Ice Dragons. I'm gonna grab Lord. You just gotta grab the Lord, right? It's just so good. Yeah, I almost always grab Lord off Duality, like if I don't already have one, because like back row protection plus a body into a search is just so good, right? It's like Lord of Heavenly Prison will search you whatever your heart desires, and most of the time it's Imperial Iron Wall. So he's gonna go ahead with the Ecclesia, okay? So Moye, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to. Okay, so I'm gonna allow him to go Chi Shao because I'm just gonna Solemn Judgment to summon. Basically, if I didn't, he will get a search and a draw, and I want to do a check. Does he have the Long End in hand? If he doesn't have Long End in hand, his turn is over. And he does not have the Long End in hand. If he did, I can either negate Long End's effect, summon effect, with Fiendess, or as soon as Long End hits the field, I can literally flip him face down using Guru. So either way, if he had Long End, like he was never gonna like get anything done. So here comes Imperial Iron Wall. This time I will not forget to flip it. So Imperial Iron Wall literally shuts down his entire Tenyi package, and it makes Chi Shao's ability worthless. It makes Chenging's availability worthless, right? So I have game here, so I use Ice Dragons to simply revive Moye to attack for game, right? So 17 plus 3,000, and then Final Battle make Guru 34, so that's game. Yeah, sometimes you just want Ice Dragons to get you that body to just kill them, right? just destroy your enemy, like it's Art of War, right? Alright, so game number 16. 13 turns. Ooh, this is probably one of the longer ones. Ooh, Tenyi Swordsoul. I'm trying to remember what happened in this one, but nothing spicy in this deck. Very standard Swordsoul deck profile. Like literally zero spice. I mean, it's respectable. Like I'm sure you'll get them to Diamond 1, probably. I mean, I don't know. Swordsoul was like good for a long time in the TCG, and they have Maxi in this one, so. Alright, let's see what we have. So, Shadow-Imprisoning does nothing against Swordsoul, but their TCBOO does. Fortunately, I go second. So here comes the Long End. We have Barone, okay. So here's the deal, Jack. So I top deck Hidden City. I'm going to set it. I set it and then I flip it because if they do not negate Hidden City with Barone, I get to Lord of Heavenly Prison summon to the field. If they do, then Barone negate is done, and I no longer have to worry about Barone negate ever again, right? So they are going to negate it, which is kind of a little bit foolish, but alright, so let's Duality here. Let's see what we get. Ooh, Solemn Judgment. You love to see it. So I'm going to go ahead and Lord set 4, right? So now Barone has no negate and cannot pop my field. So he's going to Desires, okay. Moye. So before Moye's token hits the field, I'm gonna TCBOO. So now if Barone attempts to pop TCBOO, I have another TCBOO, and the pop is over, right? So battle, attack. So for some reason he didn't try to pop TCBOO. Maybe they're not aware that Lord only protects face down cards, not face up. So he definitely could have popped TCBOO, but didn't for some reason. So whatever. End phase. Here comes the Lord. Lord will grab Hidden City. Oh, why did I not grab Imperial Iron Wall? Oh, okay. I remember what happened. All right. So I wanted to get my Subterror engine up as quickly as possible. That was my main goal, right? So because Lord is going to banish whatever card I search, the correct thing for me to search would be Terraforming, right? However, Terraforming would have to go in this column. Yeah, I remember my train of thought now. Now, the thing is, Swordsoul doesn't have a lot of trap cards in their deck. They have Blackouts, they have Call by the Grave, they have Imperms, right? So I suspected that this card here in this column was Imperm. So if I put Terraforming in this column, it's just going to get negated, and I'm not going to get any of my engines. So I decide I'm just going to go for Hidden City. Yes, Lord will banish it on the end phase, but I want to get my Eldlich engine up and running. That's my main goal, right? Yeah, so play around Imperm sometimes because I don't have another column for it, right? So Guru, okay. So I'm just going to crash Barone. So Guru, flip. And there's the Imperm. See, I was right. So if I had put Terraform in this column, it would just got negated, but at least I have Guru as a body on the field, right? So this game is hilarious because, okay, so Guru's 18 defense, Moya's 17 attack. All right, so he's under, or they're under TCBOO, so he can't do anything. So I'm going to try to flip Moya face down and then flip Guru back up so that I can search. And then this guy has another Imperm. Oh man, see the double Imperm, right? So he's wasting his Imperm on a card effect that like does very little, and guess what? Now he won't have Imperm to shut down to turn off this TCBOO, right? It's like, okay, cool. I'll just end phase. I still have an 18 defense against your 17 attack, so good luck with that. All right, let's try this again. All right, flip face down. All right, good. It went through. Flip face up. Search. There's the Ash. And I decided, you know what? I'm sick of his hand traps. I just want to Solemn Strike this. Main reason because I want to open up a back row slot because I'm grabbing Final Battle. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack. The only reason I'm attacking is so that this monster's face up. I'll take 200. I don't care, right? But I don't want the Moya to be face down, just to prevent him from making any cheeky plays on his turn. So set Final Battle, pass. Yeah, this game is Ogre. Don't know why he don't want to scoop, so he's gonna attempt to crash. Damage calc, bam, 34, get wrecked. That feel when people don't read cards, right? So let's fight. Goodbye. So it's just a stall game now. Oh look, incredible Ecclesia. All right, so he got the hand he wanted, right? So now, Longran and Ecclesia can make a Synchro 10, but it cannot be a worm, right? And Barone's already dead. I don't know if they have a second Barone or if they have another ranked Synchro 10 that is not a worm. But I don't really want to find out. So I decide I'm just going to flip Ecclesia face down. And yeah, no more Ecclesia. No more tuner. So now he just has to pass. So flip. Get my Nemesis Archer. Summon Nemesis Archer. I'm not gonna bother bouncing Ecclesia. I want Ecclesia dead. So goodbye, and then goodbye. Yeah, your little Imperms and Ashes aren't gonna save you. Like my board is unbreakable at this point. Like they top deck Harpy's Feather Duster. I have Judgment. Like the reason I haven't been bothering to like search Fiendess, like I went for Final Battle and then Archer, is because I have a Judgment. Like if I didn't have Judgment, then that would absolutely prioritize Fiendess because Fiendess has to protect my back row, right? GG, easy game, easy life, easy life. Duel number 17. Oh, Dragon Link. Ooh, Dragon Link. I remember this game. So we have Subterror versus Dragon Link, the big D Link. So I do go second here. I remember this duel exactly because a very funny and satisfying thing happened. Alright, so you'll see here in my opening hand, NIBIRU, the Primal Big. What? I'm running NIBIRU. Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm running NIBIRU. Remember back in the day I used to run Sphere Mode in this deck? Well, those days are over, and Sphere Mode is not as good anymore because a lot of boards don't end on that many monsters. NIBIRU is a good alternative to Sphere Mode. And the cool part about NIBIRU is, let's read what this card says. It says, you can tribute as many face-up monsters on the field as possible. If you do, press on this card from your hand. So basically, Subterror monsters that are face down, or any monsters that are face down, do not get tributed by NIBIRU. Also, because we're no longer in the days of the Adventure Engine, where literally every deck and their mother just places an Omni-Negate on the board after like 2 or 3 summons. Like, those days are over. NIBIRU is back on the menu, folks. That's right. So I am playing NIBIRU in this deck. It's a very satisfying card. So Seyfert, he's going to do Dragon Link things. So the thing about NIBIRU is, against Dragon Link, because they typically don't make Appaloosa. The only thing that can stop NIBIRU from the Dragon Link deck is, what's his name? Borreload Savage Dragon, because it's an Omni Negate. As soon as Borreload Savage Dragon hits the field, it activates its effect, which will attach a Link monster and then receive counters that it can use to negate. So before that happens, so Chain Link 1, Borreload Savage, Chain Link 2, NIBIRU. And then you tribute the Savage, you can't negate, and then you tribute the rest of the board. So I'm literally just chilling until Borreload Savage Dragon hits the board. So whenever this dude decides to put, or this person decides to put Borreload Savage, yeah, I'm ready. Okay. Okay, Romulus, yep. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, yep. Dragon Ravine, Dragon Ravine. Discard, mill. Add. Search. Boot sector. Okay, 2 things. Still waiting on the Borreload Savage. Still no Borreload Savage. At this point, I'm assuming that they're going to make the Link 5 first. So, recall that Dragon Link, not so recently, but a little recently, somewhat recently, got a new boss monster called Borland Dragon, which is Link 5. Can't be destroyed by battle, can't be destroyed by card effects. Yeah, it can be a lot of stuff. So, yeah. So, based on this aggressive Link climbing, I can only assume it's Borland, right? I don't think it's Appaloosa. If it was Appaloosa, we can cry, but I'm pretty sure it's not Appaloosa. Like, why go Appaloosa if you're a Dragon Link deck when Borland is just way better than Appaloosa? Like, it's such a way better monster, right? So here comes the Link 5. All right, there we go. So let's read this bad boy, right? Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Also, neither player can target with monster effects. So, yeah, very annoying boss monster. Kind of a tower, but 35 attack. It's not that bad, but then again, it can be destroyed by battle. So, like, the only way to remove this is, like, Ice Dragon's Prison or Tributing. So, they're going to use Borland. Okay, banish the thing, shuffle, draw. Borland's going to negate, shuffle, get Tracer. Tracer's going to pop, and then get the... Alright, here it comes. He has enough for a Synchro 8. As soon as Savage hits the field, read. If this card is Synchro Summon, equip a Link monster from your graveyard this card. If you do, put counters on it. And then when it, when your opponent activates a card effect, remove a counter to negate. So on summon, Borreload Savage has no negates. But if I allow them their effect to resolve, it will have a negate. So therefore, Chain Link 1 Savage, Chain Link 2 NIBIRU, baby, let's go! Get fucked! Oh, look at this. This token is perfectly 25 defense, right? Because Borland has no defense, and then Savage is 25 defense. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I top deck Fiendess. You love to see it. Swing, bam, attack. Set Iron Wall. Set this final battle. Okay. Yeah, this game is over. They just don't realize it yet. So I'm gonna shotgun Imperial Iron Wall because a lot of their Dragon Link's banish effects are costs, right? So I can't react to it, so I have to preemptively Iron Wall. I love this card. I swear, Imperial Iron Wall is like one of the best cards in the game. Cool. So he searches the White Dragon, which does nothing, right? All right. So Boot Sector launch. So here's the deal. So the Boot Sector is going to allow them to summon two Dragon Link monsters from the graveyard, right? I don't want that to happen, so I'm going to Fiendess, right? Because it's like, Fiendess here will basically prevent 2 monsters from hitting the field. But then, they have Psyframe Gear Gamma, which will negate Fiendess, but it will put 2 bodies on their field. But, guess what? Because of that, Boot Sector will not resolve, and they will not get any Dragon Link monsters, right? So, Chaos Ruler. Alright, check out these mills. I remember these Chaos Ruler's top 5 mills to be hilarious. Look at this. Callby, Harpies, Ash, Droll, Lightning Storm. All into the graveyard you go. So, goes to swing into Guru, but I say I'm 3400 fool. Yeah, goodbye. And then because this Chaos Ruler can only revive itself by banishing, and there's Imperial Iron Wall, he's done. He's just done. That's it. It's like, I don't know what they're still doing, but alright. I'm just going to attack because I have enough for game. 34. Bam. Nibiru is such a satisfying monster to play, and I've been playing Nibiru because it's like Swordsoul. Their 5th summon is Long Range Token, right? Pendulum Magicians, unless they're playing Endymion where they get the Jackal King out, very susceptible to the Nibiru until they have Baronne de Fleur, right? So a lot of Pendulum decks are not getting to Baronne on time or are not running a King Jackal, right? Anyway. I guess this is duel 17. Was it Subterror versus Code Talker? I forgot what happens in this duel. Why is it only 2 turns? Is it even worth? We'll see. I forget what happens here. Okay, solid opening. Alright, Hidden City. Guru. Guru, final battle. Alright, final battle TCBOO. So I have 1 Floodgate, 2 interruptions, right? Technically I have a negate with Fiendess, and I can flip a monster face down with Guru on the same chain. Alright, there's the Alistair, the Invoker. So go ahead and get your invocation. And then TCBOO is going to say, no Artemis, no Secure Gardener. So there's no way for Alistair to get to a light monster by itself, because to get to Secure Gardener, you have to go through Almirage. But Almirage is a cyber, Secure Gardener is a cyber. Therefore, Alistair cannot make Mechaba. Wait, why did I think this was a Code Talker deck? Oh, it's an Invoked Code Talker. Okay. Whoa, that's kind of trippy. Alright, so he can't make Secure Gardener, so he's going to Invocation into Perk Trio. That's all he can do, right? Or he or she. There's Perk Trio. Alright, get Alistair back. Alistair will make Perk Trio 4100. Cool. Battle phase. So I'm just going to flip this dude face down. GG. Yeah, and I had Archer in the hand to bounce it back. So, yeah, game was over. Oh, man, that was funny. Duel number 18. 18? Or is it 19? Hold on. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, that was 18. Duel number 19. Subterror versus Tenyi Swordsoul. No spice. This is a random 1 copy of Feather Duster. Okay, whatever. Also, what a long-ass name. Okay. Dude literally wrote like a poem as or dude or dudette wrote a poem as their freaking username, you know what I'm saying? Alright, let's see what we got. So, solid opening. I still have judgments in this iteration deck. Hidden City, Guru. Okay, Guru. Flip. Fiendess. See, that's the thing, like, I don't even need judgment because I have Fiendess, so. Oh, Shuna. Okay. Monk. Okay. I'm immediately Imperial Iron Wall because I don't want a Shuna activating and banishing itself, right? So Moye. So I'm gonna Fiendess this. The reason being is because if they do have long end, which you know they do have emergence, so emergence can search long end. If they do summon long end, I have Solemn Judgment for whatever Synchro 10 they make, right? So there's a long end. So for some reason they go Shaman of the Tenyi, which is kind of odd. So Shaman of the Tenyi locks you into. You can only use monster effects from the extra deck if they're Tenyi monsters. So it's kind of odd. All right, so here comes the long end. So I'm just holding the Solemn Judgment for the Synchro 10 summon. Okay. Battle. Unfortunately, this is gonna pop Guru, but I'll just negate this attack. Doesn't matter. Okay, cool. So they did not Synchro 10 because they were locked into Tenyis and Worms, right? Like, there's no point of them going into Changing under Imperial Iron Wall. So they only want to make Baronne. But if they make Baronne, Baronne cannot pop, right? Wait. I guess they're not that. They're locked into Tenyi effects. I don't know why they didn't go Baronne, but it doesn't matter. Judgment was going to kill Baronne regardless. Oh, TCBOO. GG. So, Hidden City. Fiendess. Fiendess. Summon. Flip. Guru. Flip. Search. Final battle. There we go. Swing. Bam. Goodbye, long man. So I have TCBOO now. And now TCBOO is just going to make them instantly scoop. The fastest scoop in the West. Alright. What we got next? We have duel number 20. 9 turns here. We have Subterror versus 60 card Grass Zombie World branded Eldlich. I mean, if you're gonna play some bastardized version of Eldlich, you might as well go like Grass, right? 60 card Grass, because Grass is just a hilarious card, right? I love the idea of Grass. It's funny. Double Cursed Eldland. You don't like seeing that. And you don't like seeing double Golden Land Forever. What is this person thinking? Double Guardian. Oh, man. That is triple IMPERM. These are some sad. It's like, bro, you couldn't think of better cards to play. Like, come on. Come on. So, anyway. Yeah, so 9 turns. We do end up winning. And it's going to be kind of a slaughter. I mean, it's going to look like at first that I'm at a disadvantage. I'm on the back foot, but nope. They never stood a chance. Let's see what we got. D-Shifter is great against any grass deck. So, Branded Fusion, I'm going to go ahead and Shifter, because I think they're Branded Despia. So, they literally sent double Fallen of Albaz because they didn't want to banish their Eldlich. That's hilarious. Okay. So, still going to make Mirror Jade. Okay. Prosperity. So, hilariously enough, they're going to look at top 6. And then be like, oh, TCBOO. TCBOO is the best Floodgate. I'm going to add TCBOO. Little do they know, TCBOO does nothing against me. Rivalry would have won him the game. Just straight up. But he knows he has Mirror Jade. He doesn't want to rivalry his own Mirror Jade and Eldlich. So let's get some card draws. No Ash. Cool. Also, I love drawing my second copy of Extrav from my first when I only have 2 Extravs in my whole freaking deck. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Duality. Let's see what we have. Hidden City. Good. So, yeah, I'm going to Hidden City. Even though TCBOO came up. It's like, well, he has TC, or they have TCBOO. Like, I don't know. I thought Hidden City was the better call here. Flip. There's the IMPERM. Okay. There's the Eldlich. Cursed Eldland, yep. Search. Conk. Battle phase. People don't. 34, baby. Bam. Eldlich is going to revive at 35. But only on my... It's not going to last till their turn. So they mill Golden Land Forever. That's the most random mill I've ever seen. Okay. So he's going to attempt to banish Guru. And I'm just going to say, nah. I don't want to banish right now. Search his Branded Fusion. Okay, cool. I have TCBOO, so, you know. Top deck NIBIRU. Not a good top deck. Alright, so now Mirror Jade is going to banish Guru. Alright, fine. Let's get a draw 2 here. Alright, I draw a Guru. Cool. There's the conk. So I'm going to say, okay, you want to conk me? Well, I'm just going to flip you face down. So conk does nothing. Hidden City flip. Search. Final battle. Double final battle. That's how we're going to win this, folks. Double final battle. You saw it here first. Alright. So now that I have Solemn Strike, I don't care about his Mirror Jade anymore. So flip. He's going to make Avendread Savior, which is kind of an annoying card to deal with. Because I'm not entirely sure how his attack thing interacts with my final battle. So I just don't want to deal with it. So I'm just going to Judgment. Maybe that was like a mistake, but I don't know. I didn't want to deal with that interaction. So he's going to attempt to... He tries to use Eldlich to get rid of my Guru. And I'm just going to say, I'm going to go ahead and say no to that with the Fiendess. So, going to go ahead. He's going to grab 2 Elixirs. What is he going to do with 2 Elixirs, folks? White Destiny, garbage, and then Scarlet Sanguine, which is the good one. And I'm gonna go ahead and search this, grab my third and final Fiendess. At this point, basically, because 2 Fiendess are in the graveyard and 1 in his hand, I have to be very careful about using my third Fiendess. Why? Because I want to use this third Fiendess to first normal summon to the field, flip itself, and then revive my other Fiendesses so I can start recurring them, right? If I use my third Fiendess, I no longer have the ability to recycle cards from the graveyard, so I have to be very careful here. I'm going to try to avoid Fiendess as much as possible. So I'm just going to flip Mirror Jade. Don't even need Solemn Strike for that. Flip. Okay. Archer. Here comes the Archer. Mounts. Yeah, I bounce Mirror Jade because I don't want to deal with them Raigekking my field. So here's White Destiny. Shit card. It's really shit. Okay, cool. I'll just kill your Eldlich. So they bring out another Eldlich from the deck. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna return this Eldlich, and then Eldlich. Okay, he's gonna curse Eldland. Okay, and then Eldlich is gonna once again attempt to snipe my Guru, and I'm just gonna say no to that. Like, when are you gonna learn your lesson, old man? Like, it's just not gonna happen. You're not gonna snipe my Guru. It's just not happening. Guardian of the Golden Lands, shit card. Really shit. Alright, so they have Golden Land Forever. Golden Land Forever, shit card by the way. When a blah 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 is activated while you control Eldlich. So if they do not control an Eldlich, they can't even activate it. So end phase. Alright, they're gonna do it their search. End phase. Flip Eldlich. They no longer control an Eldlich. And I'm gonna immediately flip Guru. I have no more search targets. I've searched everything. So they're gonna Eldlich of White Destiny. Alright, there's Eldlich, cool. And now I'm just gonna you're activating a spell trap. I'm just gonna summon Lord, okay. So for some reason use Guardian here to make Guru 0 attack, whatever. And now Lord is gonna just attack you. Goodbye. No Golden Land Forever for you, buddy. Shuffle. 3,400, right? See, like, again, card does nothing. And now I can normal Fiendess, flip Lord, recycle a Fiendess. So now I have multiple Fiendesses in rotation, so now the game is over. Like, I have Omnigate, I have a flip face down, like I have double Final Battle, and I can just bounce their Eldliches back into the deck infinitely, right? They're gonna run out of elixirs. Like, how many elixirs they have? 2 are banished. They have 1 more elixir left, not counting the White Destiny ones because they suck, right? So Foolish Burial, it doesn't matter. Like, nothing is going to allow this duelist, to break my board. It was like, there's nothing you can do, right? Can't snipe Maguro. I'll negate. And if he tries to attack, I flip. That's it. It's over. All right, duel number 21. We have Lyrilusc Tri-Brigade. So we have Subterror versus Lyrilusc Tri-Brigade. Yeah, this game was kind of a slaughter too, not gonna lie. I just like get such a great opening hand, as you'll see in a moment. Alright, let's see what we have. Alright, great. Hin City, Guru. Set Guru. Flip Guru. Final Battle. Let's go. Lord. Bam. Set, set, set. Alright. Summons a Lyrilusc. I'm not going to flip TCBOO yet. I want them to summon the second one so that I can send it to the graveyard. There it is. Searches Nerval, which is a wing beast, right? And now I say goodbye to you, right? Now they have the full Tri-Brigade combo. Fractal, Kit, Nerval. Nerval searches Kit. So Kit normal summons. So the thing is, thanks to TCBOO, they cannot summon beasts and they cannot summon wing beasts. That means they have to summon a beast warrior, right? Guess what? Farigede is a beast, And Ominous Omen Shiraig is a wing beast. So their only option is a beast warrior. So they're going to attempt to banish 2, which is going to be double Dragon Lords. Double Dragon Lords is a beast warrior. I'm like 90% sure, right? Double Dragon Lords gives them the ability to bounce cards, and I'm just going to say no. Yeah, this game is so over. Now check this out. Final battle. I'm just going to flip this bird because I can. Because I want Guru face down, right? And I'm going to go ahead and summon Lord. And guess what? Lord is going to bring out Imperial Iron Wall. Guess what Tri-Brigade likes to do? They like to banish cards. Oh man, this person should have instantly scooped. All right, so there's Imperial Iron Wall. I draw a second one, unnecessary. All right, so flip, search Archer. Archer's normal. Archer bounce. Attack. Attack. 34. Bam. Yeah, this game is like unbelievably over. Can't believe they're still playing this game. And Imperial Iron Wall keeps my searched card on the field, right? So top deck and scoop. G. Yeah, that was hilarious. It's man, Imperial Iron Wall is it's just so funny. It's such a funny card. Like, it's so good. Man. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, so here we have duel number 22, the final duel of the video, and this is Subterror versus Marincess. That's right, folks. We do find another Marincess player. As you'll see in my opening hand, I am playing Lava Golem in this iteration of the deck. A Lava Golem is pretty good in this format. A lot of 2 monster fields. Brandon Despia typically puts up 2, right? Marincess typically ends on 1. Sometimes ends on 2, right? Like if they go Toad or if they just have that extra body to protect from card destruction, right? Yeah, and obviously you can't Lava Golem through a barrier statue against Flu, but honestly I haven't been seeing Flu much. So anyway, they do go first. Yeah, so this hand kind of meh going second. It's okay. It's fine. It's not great. But yep, Coral. They're gonna full combo without the Crystal Heart. But they're gonna search Marincess Wave. Do the wave. Yep, summon. Bop. Marincess is just, I don't know, it just feels like a mediocre deck. Like I feel like there are better water decks out there, like Yumi Control or Umi Control. All right, so they end on a lone Bubble Reef, but they do have a we check our little history here. Marincess Wave. So there's a Marincess Wave ready to negate monster effects and protect their monsters from card destruction. So I'm gonna go ahead and bait that. So top deck Hidden City. They get a banish, which gets them a draw. Yep. Terraforming, Hidden City. Hidden City, Fiendess. Lord. Guru. Flip. Let's get Final Battle. And here comes the bait. This is exactly what I wanted. I wanted them to use Marincess Wave now because look what I have on hand. I have Dogmatica Punishment. So Marincess Wave says blah blah blah, negate effects, and then all face-up monsters you currently control are unaffected by opponent's card effects until the end of the turn. So this card not only negates but can also protect from destruction. So I want them to not be protected next turn because I have punishment for them. And Dogmatic Punishment is going to save my ass like you will not believe. So alright, I'm okay with the negate. I'm just going to hold Fiendess because I want to have Fiendess ready. Okay. Alright, so basically I'm going to save punishment for the Coral Anemone because Coral Anemone is their best extender or combo piece. Because it's a Link 2 that can Link Climb, right? Into Link 3 by itself, right? There's a Battle Ocean, okay. Alright, here's a Coral Anemone. Now, it's very important that before popping it, you let it activate its effect, right? Because its effect to revive a thing is hard once per turn. So if they try to make another Coral Anemone down in the same turn, they won't be able to use this effect. So wait until they use the effect, because if you read the effect, it says special summon a monster to a zone that this card points to. So if you kill the card, there's no zone anymore. It fizzles, right? So now I'm gonna chain punishment, take out this monster, and now Entis is gonna go ahead and take out the Link 4. So now they have to Link climb without access to Coral Enemy, and probably without Crystal Heart, because I don't think they have the extenders for it, right? So Lord is just gonna grab Imperial Iron Wall. Marincess does do some banishing, not a lot, but does do some. So I'm just gonna get Iron Wall. Well, why not? They recycle Marincess Wave. I don't care. Triple Tactics. Okay. They're trying to take control of my monsters. I have to Fiendess here because I can't. If they take Guru, I can't Fiendess anymore, right? Target one Subterror you control. Yeah, so I have to Fiendess. Can't give them another body. I have to force them to use their own extenders, which, of course, they had another extender. So they have to go the Splash Mage route, which is still works for Link climbing, but it's definitely suboptimal compared to the Coral Enemy route, right? Marbled Rock, yep. So they are going to get to the Link 4, but it's not going to have the protection of Crystal Heart, which is what I care about. Although I guess it doesn't matter too much, right? Alright, Argonaut. Yep. Okay. Battle phase. Attack, but I have Hidden City, which will flip Guru and negate the attack, and Guru will search. But that baits out another Marincess wave. This motherfucker is literally just throwing Marincess waves in the garbage. Like, yo, motherfucker, your little Argonaut is not in danger of being killed this turn, right? But might be next turn, so you might want to hold that. But of course, you know, like most combo players, they have like one brain cell shared among all of them, so they don't even realize that this is a total waste of Marincess wave, unless they just hard drew another one. Like, I guess, like, whatever. Do they even run more than one? Who knows? All right, so I'm gonna Imperial Iron Wall. So here's the deal, folks. Let's read what this monster does. While this card is in the monster zone, your opponent's monster cannot attack monsters except this one. But you can each do the following once per turn. You can target them. Okay, blah blah. So the second effect during your opponent's turn, only when your opponent's turn, when a spell trap card effect is activated on the field, special summon one of your monsters equipped to this card, and if you do, negate that effect. So I want them to negate one of my spell traps with Argonaut, because it will cause one of these three monsters to summon to the field. As soon as that happens, they will have two monsters on the field, and then I Lava Golem them, right? So it's basically checkmate, right? If they negate any of my spell traps, I Lava Golem them. If they don't, then I just get to play the game for free, right? So they do not use it, they do not negate it. So I'm like, all right, let's bait it with Hidden City. They do not negate Hidden City. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna grab Archer because I can. I'm gonna flip this. They're gonna IMPERM, bruh. Why are you IMPERMing? Why? It makes no sense here. I'm just gonna summon Archer and then just pass, right? I have Fiendess in hand, and because Archer's on the field, the Guru's effect becomes quick, right? Now here's the thing: as soon as they normal summon a monster, I flip that monster face down. They can't link, which means they're stuck on this Link 4. And if the Link 4 tries to attack, I have Hidden City to negate the attack. So there's literally no scenario where they can kill my monsters or do damage to me. It's only a matter of time before I just kill their monster, right? And in fact, check this out. So Pascalis normal summons, immediately flip it. They're gonna try to Marincess wave, and I'm gonna say no, because I need to flip this because I can't have them Link summoning and making another boss monster. So now, here's what happens. They now have two bodies on the field. I contribute them on my turn with Lava Golem. Argonaut attacks. Hidden City negates the attack. Guru will flip. Search Fiendess, right? My turn. Tribute. Argonaut, tribute, face down. Give Lava Golem. Flip the Guru. Guru searches Final Battle. And now, that's pretty much over, right? Because Heavenly Prison runs over Lava Golem. These two swing for 32. They have no resources left. They have one card in their hand, right? On their turn, they have no ability to banish. If they attempt to normal summon a monster, I'll flip them face down, and and I have a Fiendess, right? Like, again, they're not gonna. There's no scenario where they win here. Like, they should have scooped as soon as this happened, but they go into battle phase. And they're like, okay, cool, and then now they're gonna scoop. I think they realize, like, they're not going to be able to break my board. So, anyway. So, here I am, Diamond 1, Subterror. Yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, Subterror very good in the current format. Will there be a deck profile in the video after this one? I don't know. Maybe if enough of my subscribers, maybe if enough people comment in the comment section reminding me and telling me, hey, where's the deck profile? You should post a deck list. Where's the deck profile? Maybe if enough of you do, then I'll consider doing it. Because, you know, I wasn't going to do it unless y'all tell me to, right? That's how it's always worked in the past, right? You have to tell me to do something, otherwise I don't do it, right? So, anyway, hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. I got a lot of duels, a lot of content for you. But yeah, see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.